I'm Jim.
And I'm Frank.
And I'm Jerry.
And this is the JFJ Conspiracy Podcast, where the shop talk is rock, episode number 85.
85.
Woo-wee.
All right, guys. Moving right along with number 85 here. Nothing really exciting in the news. The world is what it is. It's kind of upside down, and we're all kind of just waiting to see if anything big happens. We may be here in 2 weeks. We may not. You just never know at this point.
Yeah.
So
one thing went right.
And
Dolly Parton had the wisdom.
Oh, yes.
Speak up and say,
here we go.
I do not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Thanks for the nomination. I decline.
Word on the street is you had something to do with that.
Yeah.
Well, people have been saying that it was my influence. And as much as I'd like to take credit for it, no.
You're standing in the music industry, etc. But just a class act, that lady.
Well, the thing
It
about
is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she knows her name is not associated with rock and roll. Bottom line, she is probably one of the most talented musicians and songwriters and singers, but not rock and roll.
Not rock and roll.
So hats off to Dolly for bowing out on that.
Nope.
And we talked about this, right? She had several pop hits.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes. But I just, I hope the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame voters don't screw the pooch and put another lame act in there instead of an actual rock and roll act.
Is Ted Nugent in yet?
No.
I don't think he's going to be yet.
Then the place don't count.
Yeah, his politics dictate that he can't get in for some reason, So Uncle Ted just shut his mouth and plays guitar. I think he'd be a lot farther in life.
Well,
but
yeah,
that's,
yeah. But you should enjoy it on what you hear.
Yeah.
Music wise.
Music
wise. Yeah.
But you know what? Even his concerts, and I saw him. You also, I think Jerry he opened for Kiss. He's opened for several other
back. Yeah.
He's always thrown his politics in there. So
yep.
That's the price you pay. Whether you agree with them or you don't.
Especially these days. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How about a mail call?
You've got mail.
Jim, you got something for us?
I have something phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I should have done this one after you.
Yes.
Some brand new Shaken Abe 7-inch. Think about those words together for just a minute.
Yeah, that's right. They go hand in hand.
He had to
Beautiful.
He had to cut it in half.
It looks orange on the thing, but it's lovely red vinyl.
Red vinyl.
B-side is Red Planet, but the A-side is It Was Aliens.
I was told I should have had side A and side 1 because both songs are so good.
So strong, yes.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I haven't even promoted that yet. I'm getting ready to, but it is available on Bandcamp if you go there.
I think we just did.
Just did.
Jaime and I. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some stuff in the works. I'm going to have one of my kids give me a mock interview and have him totally disinterested like he really is, and put it up on YouTube. I'm going to have some fun with it. But you can get a copy of the single on Bandcamp if you go there. Thanks, Jim.
Also available as a digital download, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you, Frank. Yeah, for that beautiful red vinyl. Thank you, Frank. Yeah.
And I do want to say it is limited and hand numbered. So
it is.
I've only had one.
I saw that it was actually numbered. I got number 58.
You got 58.
Oh, right. Man. Do I got to go get mine again? Hang on.
You don't have to, but you
don't have to.
Oh, no. I want to know. I better be ahead of Jaime, Frank.
I'm going to be a little hurt if he's got 57 or 56.
Where's it at, Jim? Where's the number?
All random.
It's all random.
Where's the number, Jim?
One out of the stack.
On the cover, in the back.
On the back side.
On the orange.
Aha, I'm number 1.
Oh.
Yeah. Not really. I know who is. Yeah.
What number did you get, Jerry?
I got 62.
Okay.
Which is about right. I'm usually about 3 or 4 steps behind Jaime. Anyway, so that works out right. He's 58. I'm 62. That's about.
Anyway, thanks, brother.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Frank. Yeah.
Yes. And very soon, and probably the next episode, we'll be talking about Jerry and some other vinyl and a possible turntable in his future. And
Yep,
he'll actually get to use that 7-inch for something more than a coaster. It's great.
that's right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare do that. That's shaking Abe. You kidding? That's gold.
All right. Well, let's get into some new music, Jerry. What do you got for us this week?
Oh yeah, Frank and Jim. I got Mathis Hunter from Atlanta, Georgia. The song Frank's gonna play is "Leave It All," and it's like a 2-song pre-release of. He's got an upcoming album coming out. This just came out 11 days ago, March 4th. The small EPs "Leave It All," and the song Frank's gonna spin is "Leave It All." Mathis Hunter is a multi-instrumentalist and vocalist from Atlanta, Georgia. In 2006, he co-founded Newt de Newt and has gone on to release several albums as a solo artist. Mathis Hunter is on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And the song Frank's going to spin is "Leave It All" from Mathis Hunter, Atlanta, Georgia.
Jim, what are your thoughts on that?
Very spacey,
Yeah.
kind of psychedelic. When I was listening to it today, I thought like, wow, it's got like kind of a Pink Floyd vibe to it. But when I was listening to it right now, it's kind of Sgt. Peppery, I think, a little bit. And
I went Strawberry Fields. Yeah, it's kind of got that 60s vibe, but with some modern synths and whatnot going on.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. How long was that?
Just at 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It is.
Yes.
Didn't need to go any longer.
Yeah.
I love the guitar solo, a little fuzzy, and but
I agree with you. Two Cats. Yeah, nice flow, a little 60-ish. I love it. Yeah.
Well, that's Mathis Hunter and Leave It All. Let's check him out, some of his other music on Bandcamp, and tell us what you think.
Yes, Matthew Hunter, Atlanta, Georgia. Instagram,
right.
Facebook, Twitter. Yep.
Cool.
Thanks, Frank. Yeah, groovy.
Yep.
I like that.
Okay, well, moving along, Jerry had the last pick for the classic album, and it was Ratt Infestation. And to talk about that a little bit, Jerry.
It's my only Ratt album I own, and it came out in '10, and went and saw him at the Orange County Fair. Again, on the info, it stated, even though it's like however many years later from their first release, 13, 14, maybe more, they tried to sandwich it in their first 3 releases. In other words, their first release, their second release, they tried to put this in that sound gap. To me, I think they got it. DeMartini and Piercy are in fine form, and everybody else. But Ratt, Eat Me Up Alive. Sonically, it's I love it. It's a little different in some parts. Some parts I go, yeah, that line's a little corny. But I mean, that's how it was,
Yeah.
But I like it. Ratt Infestation, sonically, it's dead on. Just, you can hear everything. It's loud. It's recorded well. Vocals recorded well. Everything recorded well. A couple of songs on there I really like more than I should. I don't know what that means. Not a big Ratt fan, but I love this album, guys. Ratt Infestation 2010. I love it. So I'm interested in what you two cats think. Yeah.
Well, it had Carlos Cavazos also on guitar, which to me caught my ear right away.
Yeah, I think it's the first one they released after Homeboy died. Yeah.
This album is a lot rawer and in your face. And I recognized a lot of the riffs from the first couple albums. They repeat themselves a bit to get that feel. But overall, it's a relentless album. It doesn't let up, I don't think, the whole time.
Nope.
That's one thing about it. What were your thoughts on it, Jim?
What was their second album? Was that Invasion of Your Privacy or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that their second one? Yeah. It kind of reminds me of that album a little bit. I mean, Warren's guitar is easy to pick out.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
You hear Carlos too, which is great.
Yeah.
It's good. Steven's voice sounds a little different on this record.
Right.
Thought it was well done.
Yeah.
Like Jerry said, sonically, I think it fits.
Yeah. The lyrics are for the time period. Obviously, some of them just do not age well. But that's rock music.
Yeah. That's funny, Frank. I thought that a couple times. I'm like, oh, really? You're gonna say that?
Ouch. Yeah.
But back then,
going with that, Jerry.
That album's 12 years old.
Yeah.
And it does have a very almost digital sound to it. It's so in your face.
The vocals for sure do, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, they're up front.
Yeah.
You don't even have to breathe because it's another take.
What was your favorite track on that album, Jerry?
Mine was actually, guys, was the ballad. Take Me Home.
Interesting.
Guys, I don't ever pick a ballad, but when I listen to this and re-listen, I even wrote notes. Ballad, background music. I like what's going on.
That's great. Not what I picked for you. I picked Lost Weekend for you. Yep. Jim, what did you pick for Jerry?
A Little Too Much.
A Little Too Much. All right. Woo. Well, then, Jim, what was the track that stood out to you?
The track I liked was Take a Big Bite.
Okay. And funny enough, I picked Take Me Home for you. So, Jerry, what did you pick on the Jerrytron?
For who?
For Jim.
Hang on. Let me enable my tech.
Yeah, I should have told you to fire that up a little earlier. Best of me. All right. This is very funny because my favorite track on that album was Best of Me.
Oh, dang.
What did you pick for me, Jim?
Look Out Below.
Yeah, good song.
Just because it had a little heavier riff in it. I always go for the riff.
Yep.
And it always does me in every time. You never pick it.
And on the Jerrytron, what did Jerry pick for me? Yep.
Yep, alive. Yeah.
There you go. That's a good track. Like I said, that had some lyrics on there. I'm like, I won't be singing that.
Look
out
out below
loud.
is a little.
They could have edited a minute off that, and it would have been just fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jim will have the next pick, and we'll revisit that in just a little bit.
Okay.
But right now, I've got an act for you. Well, before I move forward, I want to tell you, our buddy Tony Floyd Kenna's got a new release out.
Oh, nice.
It's called Ordinary Day, and I know how much you like him, Jerry. Check him out on Bandcamp.
Tony's great. Thank you, Tony.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
what I've got for you. It's kind of another one-man band situation, I think. It's called TheRickJam, and it's by Richard Schneider is his name. He's out of Montrose, Minnesota. And the song I'm going to play for you is She's My Morning Light. And the reason I picked this song, and after conversing back and forth with Richard, it's a love song about how him and his wife came to be. And I really liked it. He wanted me to read something for his wife, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, no, of course. Love is love. Love is great.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Thanks, Richard.
Go around.
And Richard says, dedicated to my amazing, patient, and loving wife, Kristen, after 38 years of marriage, hoping for many, many more, you are my morning light.
Aww.
Isn't that awesome?
Awesome.
It is awesome.
And with that, here is TheRickJam with She's My Morning Light.
Sat together daily. You seemed to look at me in hopes that I was looking too. We went into the dark room where you developed pictures. I took you in my arms and then we developed two. I saw her shining bright like the moonlight. I saw her singing loudly with all its might. I felt the spirit whispering, oh, so I'd never seen nobody so true. I came into this world with all the weight of troubled waters. I went into the darkness as I languished in the night. It seemed that I was drowning in the very silver parish, but when we came together, then I walked into the light. Destined to a wandering path, the lonely endless flight. I saw her shining bright like the moonlight. I saw her singing loudly with all its might. I felt her spirit whispering, oh, so I'd never seen nobody so true. But I never knew nobody who can walk the way that you do. I never knew nobody who would think the way you do. I never knew nobody who could keep the sun shining, and I never knew nobody just as sweet as morning dew. I saw her shining bright like the moonlight. I saw her singing loudly with all its might. I felt the spirit whispering, oh, so I'd never seen nobody so true. I never knew nobody who could walk the way that you do. I never knew nobody who would think they love me too. I never knew nobody who could always keep me smiling, and I never knew nobody just as sweet as morning dew.
All right, there's TheRickJam with She's My Morning Light. Jerry, what are your thoughts?
I like that a lot. It reminds me of something that I can't put my finger on yet, but I'll get it 3 days from now. You know,
Yep.
folks on Conspiracy Land, they'll pop in. That's
Doesn't
exactly
do
what it
doesn't
sounded.
do our listeners
sounds
any good.
Yeah, but very enjoyable. I like what's going on. I like the. I want to say raw like Jaime did, but it's a sound that it's a sound. There's a sound to it that I like and I'm familiar with, and I'll have to figure it out. But I like it. I like it a lot, Frank. Well done. Yeah, I like that.
Jim, what do you have to say?
It's got, to me, a sort of like early 80s new wave kind of quirkiness to it.
Very good, Jaime.
You can hear the keyboards in the back.
Yeah.
And the drum pattern almost takes it to a different place.
Yes.
Yeah. I like the driving guitar line that he's singing over on the verses.
I like it. Yeah.
I liked I also liked hearing the story before I heard the song.
Yeah.
Because it brought an extra charm to the lyrics.
Right.
It does, Jaime.
It was great.
And if you didn't catch
right
the
on,
lyrics,
Richard. Yeah, right on, Richard.
you
Well
can do
done,
what I
sir.
did. I went to Bandcamp and he has the lyrics on there while I was listening to it. So I got even more of the.
Oh, that's the way to go. Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
When you can read it,
sounds like high school sweethearts, right?
Exactly.
Like algebra class or something.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's the Rick Jam. And she's my morning light. So, and I want to say directly to Richard, I apologize. I think him and I emailed each other back in November, and that's how long it's been since I finally got him on the show. Yeah. And I had to get back to him. Hey, I forgot. And I dropped your email and it fell somewhere. And so I'm glad we finally got him on the show.
Yeah.
Stuff happens.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Richard. Yeah. Yep.
All right. So what I want to do right now is talk about the riff we played the last episode. And that was Mean Streak by Y&T. Did either of you guys happen to catch that, or was I able to fool you just a little bit?
You fooled me.
Okay.
Fooled me too. I thought it was kind of priesty.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Same here.
I had gotten some response thinking that, hey, is that a Priest tune? Because it has almost that Electric Eye or one of those type Screaming for Vengeance era riffs, but it was Mean Streak.
Did Tom Allen produce that one too?
I'm sure he did. I'd have to look it up, but I wouldn't doubt it.
Probably it.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm thinking like, oh, that's Glenn Tipton's guitar, but the riff was not Electric Eye, right? I'm like thinking it's got to be something off Screaming for Vengeance.
Yeah.
I just got to go back and listen to it, and then when I figured out what it was, I was like, a little moted.
Yeah, I would have to go back and look. It wouldn't doubt it, because about that time Tom was producing everybody and anybody, so that could very well be. This week's riff is another layup, and I'll try to play it, and hopefully my computer doesn't freeze up, but we'll see. It goes something like this. Did you catch that?
Is really low.
Yes, it starts off very low. Give it a listen. Anything? Don't say it.
I know. I have something in my head that I think it is.
Okay. Yeah. And we know from history that we don't say anything right now. So.
Only if I don't know. I got 1 out of 47, and I get chastised for it.
Yes. Yeah, well,
I finally recognized one during recording.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
I grade on a curve.
Yeah. Moving forward, Jim, what do you have for us this episode, number 85?
Okay, so my artist this week is one I featured before. It is the wonderful Tamar Berk. She's got a brand new single out. She's gonna have an album out at, I think, end of April.
Wow, another album so quick.
I know. Well,
but she's
been out
good.
for a little while.
She's good, Jaime.
Yeah. The previous release came out in February last year, so she's
right on target there.
She's kind of due. Yeah. Remember when they used to do like an album a year?
Sometimes two.
I remember every 6 months, guys.
Well, that was Kiss, but when you're hard up for cash, that's
Yeah.
kind of makes a little sense.
How often do
And I want to
Beatles albums come
say,
out?
yeah, I want to say she went back to Chicago to record this, but I'm gonna give you the rundown on who appears on here.
All right.
Yeah.
So Tamar Berk, Wurlitzer, piano, guitar, strings, vocals, obviously wrote the song.
Wow.
Chris Davies, lead guitar, Matt Thompson, bass, Matt Walker, drums. She did all the production, and some of the engineering looks like recorded by Tamar Berk, Matt Walker, Matt Thompson. So everybody that was in there, mixed by Sean O'Keefe. And this new song is called Your Permission. So drop the needle in the groove there, Frank.
Can I ask your permission to be someone else today? To say what I want to say in a different sort of way? Can I ask your permission to be the perfect wife? To have the perfect life? Just maybe not today. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. I've got that feeling. I've been here before. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Will you remind me what I came here for? Without caring what they say, and let the drama play. Can I ask your permission to be a kinder soul, to play the gender role, just maybe not today. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. I've got that feeling. I've done this before.
Well, there's Tamar Berk with Your Permission.
Wow.
And yeah, wow, that's a very well crafted tune right there.
Oh boy, that's beautiful.
What are your thoughts, Jerry?
That's great. That is thought out and planned and executed to the utmost. That's just beautiful. That's just all the little stuff going in the background. As soon as Jaime says instruments, blah, 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 Wurlitzer, I go, oh, I can't wait to hear it. And there it is. But it's not heavy, but it's a Wurlitzer. That's beautiful, Jaime.
So well constructed.
Tamar Berk, thank you. That is a song. And that is an artist. Thank you, Jaime. Yeah.
Very much so.
When I hear somebody like her,
that's no joke.
It gives me a total inferiority complex, because the kind of bands I always played in, it was guitar, bass, drums, vocals. Right.
Yep.
Right. This thing's got so many layers going on. Right.
Yep.
Couple different guitars, piano, Wurlitzer, strings. Right. The vocals are You know,
Yeah.
she did all the background vocals too, right? But it just blends so well. And there's an art to layering stuff like that. That when you play in a hard rock band, you just kind of, it's more like, here's our big stick. We're going to beat you over the head.
Right. The layers are a little thick.
And there's no really layering vocals. You got maybe some harmonies going on, a lot of gang vocal and stuff like that.
That was beautiful.
So when I hear stuff like this, I'm always kind of in awe with people who can kind of produce that way and write that.
Right.
Agreed.
It is special because, like you said, every instrument has a space, and it's crystal clear. There's nothing fighting for space.
No overloading.
Spread out perfectly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautifully produced.
Yep.
that is great, Jaime.
All right, well, check out Tamar Berk. And,
Bandcamp. Find her on Bandcamp. New album coming out directly. I want to say end of April. I should have looked it up, but if not soon, you can buy the single. She's going to have vinyl and I think CDs coming out, and she has, I think, a limited run of CDs of her previous record. If you want,
very good.
Want to pick up a hard copy.
Very cool.
Yes.
All right. This is the part of the show where Jim gets to tell us what his classic pick for us to check out for the next episode is going to be. Take it away, Jim.
Something a little different. I'm going groggy.
Okay. Pandora.
It's About Time by the Pandoras.
Yes. Write that down. Very good.
I think debut album.
Yes.
I think they had maybe a single or two out before this, but
good deal.
Anyway, so get ready for some gritty girl garage music.
Yep. Are you familiar with any of that, Jerry?
Nope.
Okay, you'll enjoy it because
I know I will. That's what I love about this show, you guys.
Yeah.
You guys know me in high school. I was stuck in my little cage, my rock and roll cage. And you folks, you cats would go downtown, watch bands. The only band I think I ever watched live is me and Mundo. Went down to the Ice House and watched Little Tokyo.
Very good.
But other than that, I didn't experience the Strip. I didn't experience this. But what I love, folks, out in Conspiracy Land with these two guys, Frank and Jim, is just getting exposed to something and hearing it, and just, I missed out.
And
you can catch up. That's the beauty of it.
Exactly. You're exactly right, Jaime. Exactly.
And I know you love your iTunes, so it's right there for you.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
That's where I got my Muffs record. Yeah.
All right. Well, Jerry, before we go, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Keep rocking, folks out in Conspiracy Land. We love you very much. We've been at this, episode 85, Frank says. These are my two best friends from high school. This is what we did. I thank the Lord for allowing us to come together after 4 years, and doing this again. But, smash the like button, like Jaime says. JFJ Conspiracy Podcast for the South Talkers Rock. No, but when our show first started, if you looked up JFJ, it said, did you mean JFK? It's
right.
like, no.
It still does.
So anyway, It still does that. So that's why, keep rocking, folks out in Conspiracy Land. We love you very much. Thanks for listening. And I love my partners, Jim and Frank.
All
forever.
right.
So thanks, folks, for watching and listening.
Hey, and just piggyback on that. While you're searching, if you search JFJ Podcast, will come up. If you search JFK Podcast, will come up.
So go podcast, not conspiracy. Okay,
it'll pop up. So we are easy
JFK.
to be found. We're on lots of different formats. So wherever you catch your shows, whether it's iTunes, Spotify,
Amazon,
wherever, everything. Yeah.
Yep. And until we get sued, we'll just keep doing what we're doing.
I think we're on Pandora as well.
That's why we love Frank.
I thought I put us in there.
Frank's the legal. Frank is the legal my cousin Vinny. That's why we love him.
All right, Jim, you have anything?
No, I think Jerry covered it. Like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. That's about it.
All right.
Smash that like button.
Pick up some shaking, Abe.
Yeah. Go on over to Bandcamp.
Ah, yeah, I put it down, Jaime. Good on you.
All right, Jim. Why don't you take us on home?
Shop is closed.